We here.
Whew.
It's been a while,
And you'd ask.
but
But we're here for a good reason, man.
We are here for a great reason, actually.
Full Court Press Podcast, one take, no bias. As always, I'm Paul.
I'm Zayd.
And I'm Zaf.
A lot has happened. since
Luka Doncic is on the Lakers,
Yeah.
ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
yeah, let's just get to it.
Pretty much
It's
that.
really that simple.
So, hold on. So we got a new setup here. We got some Kobe poster, all that. But yeah, let's get to it. Luka to the Lakers last night.
Man, I'm so mad I fell asleep, man. I watched the Duke UNC game, went to sleep, woke up to 3 missed calls from Paul.
Yeah. See,
Like, dude.
should I tell the people my story?
Go ahead, bro.
So it was
Oh,
like,
by the way, sorry. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, I just came back from church.
I don't think no one would. Actually, yeah, that might be
This
one
was
thing.
such a big event in the sports world that I had to rush over here.
Yeah.
So,
So, last night, I was just at my house chilling, right? On the phone with my girl. She go to sleep. I'm like kind of hungry. So I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm kind of hungry. Can we go to IHOP? So we go to IHOP. We come back. Mind you, it's at like 11:30. So this is when it actually happened. It happened at 11:30. But I come back. I'm not even on my phone. I'm just chilling with my mom, right? And basically, I come back. I'm brushing my teeth and I check my phone. And I see the first post I saw the first post I saw was from NBA memes.
NBA
right?
memes?
NBA memes.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
so
cool.
I was like,
Cap.
this is funny,
cap.
right?
Yeah.
So, but like, it still like struck me because it was so late at night that I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is such a random time for this to be happening. And then I like swipe down my notifications, and then I see the ESPN notification.
The breaking news.
And then
yeah.
I swipe right to get out of the post. My entire page just filled with y'all know what it was filled with. Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, in short. And yeah, and then I called the group chat. Zayd was the only one who picked up. Zaf was sleeping, and Zayd thought I was trolling too. And then I shared with him like the ESPN breaking news screen, all that, man. So
It was like somebody died.
I'm not gonna lie.
The
Like,
most shocking thing in sports, in the NBA,
yo, I think
literally ever.
I think this could have been like the most shocking thing that could possibly happen in that. The most
For
shocking
sure.
trade that could possibly
For
happen
sure.
in the NBA.
For sure.
Right?
I think there's one more.
What is it?
LeBron or Curry.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I'm talking like Luka, like
For a
nobody
top-
expected
A
Luka.
top 5 player in the NBA just to
Yeah.
be traded just like that.
Yeah.
Let's cut to the meat and potatoes. Why on earth would Dallas do this?
Okay. Do y'all see what they said?
Yes.
Do you see what they said?
I'm beat.
So
I
they
actually turned off my entire phone after that, so I have not looked at anything sports related.
yo.
I actually shed a tear last night.
Have you been on TikTok?
Oh,
Bro, my
yeah.
whole For You page is straight just AD, LeBron, Luka, everything. I'm so serious.
I feel
I
like
cried for Kyrie last night.
You cried for him?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
He missed his brother, bro.
That's
Low-key,
true.
low-key.
That's true, but he got a new brother.
he did get AD,
He got a new brother.
but I think like I'm not gonna say how it affects the Mavericks as a team yet. But I think the Kyrie Luka duo is more potent. Yeah, is more potent than Kyrie AD. Although Kyrie AD is gonna be like really
Insane.
It's gonna go really well.
good.
You know what I'm expecting this not to work out.
Really? For who?
For first of all, Kyrie's sake.
Wait, we was talking about something.
How would it not help Kyrie's sake?
Oh, wait, why
he's
did
the main?
no.
He's the main.
Hold on, so why did they do this? Right.
The Mavericks. Okay.
So basically, the Mavericks said that they wanted to upgrade to an all defensive, all NBA player. So they're saying that they value.
Yeah, Luka's defense was lacking.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you run back the clips, Luka was actually one of the main factors into every loss. So
I don't
he
know
actually
about
was.
that.
You have to
No,
watch. You have to watch the games. You have to.
Late game
have to
defense.
be.
I know a couple.
It's not just
instances.
late game defense though. It's early game. It's the entire time. His defense is always lacking.
He does lack effort, but I think it's still at the end of the day it's Luka Doncic. Like
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
listen,
you can
this
let them
is
score
what
too.
I'm confused about. Like the fact that he led them to a finals appearance last year, right? Why would you it was him. Nobody else you can't argue it was anyone else. It was him that did it.
It was Luka.
It was a good
game winner.
It was a great team. Don't get me wrong. It still is a great team. But
Is
it
it
was
though?
Luka.
Can we
It's
say
still a
that?
great
Can we
team.
say that before we see him game?
Yes.
I think you can.
I think this is one of the cases where I have to wait out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's not crazy either. But I'm saying, like, I think it's a great team. But, like, you traded Luka away? He was the guy.
I would have never expected.
He was probably...
Ever. I'm not late. I thought
He was probably the playoff MVP last year.
Yeah, he was.
He was definitely
He
the
was.
playoff MVP last year.
He was.
We was about to go right back. We was about to do the same thing right over.
Exactly, like...
Because who's going to stop?
Like, okay, when you make it to a finals appearance, right? Like, they haven't had tremendous playoff success, but they've been in the playoffs, right? And in that case, you just add on. You don't dismantle the whole program because Luka is the program, right? Am I wrong?
That's what
He is.
Exactly.
So, I think I can see this kind of from the Mavs because when you think about it, Anthony Davis is doing the things that Luka couldn't and so on.
On the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, but then he also brings it on the offense too. He
is
can also give you 25
yeah,
to 30.
I agree, but
And I'd rather have a 25-30, sometimes 15, but you're hustling on defense and you're making the game and we're winning those games. Then you're dropping that 60 and we still lose.
yeah, but I think there's something about Luka magic. I think Luka plays winning basketball. I think
He's not.
I think healthy Luka.
I'm not saying that he's entirely that, but you break it down to the core values. Luka's a scorer on the defensive end. He lacks.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis
does both.
He does both.
But I think Luka offensively
Is for sure better.
I know. I'm saying that makes up for the defensive side.
Does it though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can scoring the ball really make up for the defensive side?
In
This is
today's
what I'm saying.
NBA, yes, because
And
at
what-
this point, the 3 balls being shot, the highest percentage that's ever been shot.
Last year, the Mavs, they built the right team around Luka. They had the defense ranked 12, right? 12. It's not great, but it's in the top 15%.
Keep in mind, it wasn't the reason why Luka's non-defense worked was because there was so many other people that wanted to play defense.
But
we had Gafford, we have Lively.
yeah.
Don't forget they were. Gafford
Yeah,
had his best
that's
season
true.
with the Mavs.
That
was
just
making
overly
it was making up for him.
it overly explains as to why the Mavericks did this as well. Because
PJ Washington. Yeah, no, I'm not saying I don't see them. But
Yeah.
I'm just because you think about it, you have to break them down to their core values in order to understand this trade.
Mm-hmm.
Like you really can't, because we can't predict the future. We haven't seen them play, so we got to see what is Luka at the bones of his game, and what is Anthony Davis at the bones of his game.
But
and I think
what I'm saying is that okay, flat out, who's a better player? Luka Doncic, right? And Luka's younger too. So what I'm saying is why would you give away the better younger player? There's not really a clear answer for that, right? And it's different if Luka was out all the time. He has been out this season, but it's not chronic. First of all,
that's one thing that I also understand why that trade works so well is because Anthony Davis and Luka have both been injury prone during the entire season. So
as in this season, right? Yeah.
I mean,
a little last season he was
but
was having knee problems.
AD's been good this season.
Last season,
This season, AD been good this season.
The seasons before, Anthony Davis.
Yeah. That's his main issue, right?
Sure. Yeah.
But I
So
think
you're
that,
able to really take that risk, kind of, because worst case scenario is like both of the players injured again. You guys can adjust again.
I think that this season it may not show as much the Mavericks losing the trade, but I think 5 years down the line the Mavericks are going to be
1,000%.
They're going to be tanking.
You don't.
Laker.
How does Luka become a what?
A Laker.
How does he touch
Don't
the
ask
court
me.
and put that?
Don't
how does he
ask
put that
me.
jersey on?
That first game is gonna be.
He
so
can't
real.
betray. He can't,
Oh my God.
bro.
He didn't betray them. The team betrayed him.
Yeah.
He gave his heart and soul to Dallas.
He
the
did
state of
request
Texas.
To be completely honest,
I gotta hear what's going on. I turned off my phone. I didn't want to hear any more of this.
So
until I hear a word from either Luka, Anthony Davis, I can't. Can you really trust the head coach and all of them what they're saying? Yo, the whole Kyrie.
The only people you can
Kyrie
really
situation,
trust is like the GM or something.
I mean, but you're not gonna get a word out of these people.
We really might.
Like,
we got a word out of Clay. Why wouldn't we get a word out of Luka?
Yeah, but
he's too much of a.
it's gonna be a minute. I think.
Okay, but
I think
I'm just saying
these
we
high
might get
caliber-
like a reporter clip where Luka's like, "I'm glad to be here" or something like that, or
I mean, they're gonna be professional at the end
of course.
of the day.
But I just got to hear a little insight to see how he's feeling. You know what I mean? Because the whole Kyrie situation was blown out of proportion when he was on the Celtics. He's not even the person that requested the trade. He said it himself. The GM somehow it got leaked. It got leaked that he was thinking. I forgot. He didn't say he was thinking about a trade or anything. He said, like, "Oh yeah, I'm just here for my future. Or I'm willing to do whatever for my future." And then somehow that got leaked too. And then the next day he was traded.
Yeah.
Just because how quick word travels. So until I hear something from Luka or something from Anthony Davis, I can't really pick a side. You know what I mean?
How do you shop Luka?
I don't know.
How do you contact 31? No. 29.
It's a whole mistake from the Dallas Mavericks because when you go from having a franchise player in Dirk Nowitzki, right? Who was the guy? He was there for 20 years. Mm-hmm. He was the franchise. He won you a championship. He did everything you asked of him. In his final season, they brought in Luka. They gave him the torch. Luka took over in his first 6 seasons. 5 of them, he's been an All-NBA first-team player. He's led the league in scoring. He brought the team to a championship. He's done everything you could ask for. And because of, weight concerns?
I saw that. That's also something. You see how that throws, like, the whole time that's not even what they're talking about.
No, it was like
270, right? Was it 270?
Yeah, but the way he plays, like,
it was like
he's not even athletic.
Look, all these concerns that the Mavericks are giving, in my opinion, right? All these concerns, defense, right? Mobility, injuries. Regardless, Luka Doncic is a superstar that has dominated the league for 3 years.
His entire career.
Yes, and I feel like it doesn't make sense to trade someone.
So we see what the Mavs are thinking. What are the Lakers thinking now?
The Lakers are thinking, we hit gold. We struck gold. As soon as LeBron retires, we're good.
Yeah.
The
question was,
that was actually very. Now I understand.
The question was,
thank you.
LeBron's gonna be gone next 2 years. AD's gonna be bad
in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
What's gonna happen? What
do the Lakers look like? They have no picks. They have nothing. They only gave up 1 pick to get Luka.
They have Luka Doncic now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's so insane. Like it's not even fair.
Luka's gonna get the torch from like 2 top 15 players of all time.
Yeah, I know.
In his one career.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And I know Lakers. I saw some. I know Lakers fans are probably just as confused as like the rest of the league because
Lakers fans are celebrating though.
Are they though? Because a lot of them are invested in AD.
No. Lakers fans.
After seeing
in 2 years when they're still competing, while who knows? Maybe the Mavericks fail. Maybe because
I think Kyrie might be out.
Kyrie's
it can definitely happen.
He has a player option at the end of this year.
It can definitely happen.
Right? And playing and the player option.
Then again, if he wants to compete.
Don't forget, Kyrie does love a game, but this was also what I was saying when they say Kyrie's gonna be sad. You take your best friend, your almost brother, like they form that bond so quick.
Yeah.
The way that it's gonna be,
it's gonna hit him.
So now you're hooping on the court. Yeah. You gotta think about the game. You gotta think about your teammate. But hold up, that's not Luka I'm passing to no more. That's another person.
I don't know. I don't see much incentive.
And plus, what does that tell? What does that tell the rest of the Mavericks? That is telling
no one's safe.
Nobody is safe.
No one's
safe. He will get you gone just like that.
Safe.
Just like that.
No one is safe.
Now everybody's looking at each other like, who's next?
Honestly, that tells that to the league.
Yeah.
Because
if you're able to trade a top 5 player who's 25 years old for literally the most small, some small reasons, I mean, it just
what can happen, right?
Exactly.
Like the Luka rumors have been here for like a little bit, right? But everyone
nobody's looking at
No, not this season, not this season. Like past seasons, like they come up like once in a while. Then people
I've never heard it. I've heard it once or twice.
People just disregard it because it genuinely is like absurd.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. But now
But what also doesn't make sense to me is that why the Mavericks wouldn't want more in a sense, right?
What could they get?
I know they were keeping this under wraps.
I don't think
obviously they didn't want.
I don't think the Lakers is the team to do this.
They didn't want anyone to know about this. But dude, if you're trading a top 5 player in the NBA,
why are you getting back?
All you get and
the Lakers have nothing.
They said that the GM Nico Harrison himself said that AD was the only player that they wanted. If you're trading Luka Doncic and you don't even want to hear from any of the other 28 teams in the league, because some teams are desperate. Some teams I'm not saying desperate, but some teams got a lot more offers.
I need a few first rounds.
If you go to, okay, we're giving up Luka, fine. I want as much as I want. AD and a pick, okay, and Max Christie, okay, it's there, it's an offer. I can go to the Thunder, get 5 first-round picks, Jalen Williams, another role player. Okay, that's an option. I could go to the.
You can go to the Heat for Jimmy.
I can go to the Heat.
You can
go get Jimmy Butler. Go get Tyler Hero and 2 picks. Way better deal. The fact that the Mavs didn't even console with any other teams about this, it just speaks to the Mavs. It's dumb. It's the most stupid.
At the end of the day, I feel like there has to be something more to this because like
It has to be.
we're 3 teenagers. We're not outsmarting the Mavericks ownership, right? But
The whole world is.
I mean,
right
don't
now.
forget,
Yeah, 'cause
this
everyone-
can all crash and burn just as easy as it could be great. Like, we can't just. The only one I can say that is gonna prevail no matter what is Luka because he has been by himself for a decent amount of time. So even if everybody in his team doesn't come through, he still knows what to do.
But that's where like if there's so little worlds where it doesn't like I'm not saying it's gonna crash and burn, but it's gonna it's a slow burn because Anthony Davis isn't gonna be playing at this level for much longer.
I'm gonna reiterate the quote you were talking about earlier from Mavericks GM Nico Harrison. He said, "I believe defense wins championships. I believe that getting an all-defensive center and an all-NBA player with a defensive mindset gives us a better chance.
Yeah, and
we're
yet,
built to win now and in the future.
And yet you went to the finals last season
With who? Your 25-year-old superstar. Your 25-year-old
What's Coach
phenom.
saying?
It's just silly, bro.
We haven't heard from him
It's
yet.
just silly.
What's his
But
name?
now J-Day.
Who's Lakers again? Who's
JJ
the Lakers
Redick.
coach? Yeah,
JJ,
what's Redick
he's
saying?
probably-
JJ Redick
probably happy.
JJ Redick played with
He
Luka.
played with Luka.
He played with Luka
In the
in his
Mavericks.
second year or third year. He played with him.
And I was listening to it was either Kenny or Pierre that was talking about this, but the only player to or the only like one of the only public like appearances, not public appearance, like okay, Luka went on JJ Redick's podcast and talked for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do that for anyone else. Like that's like the only time he's done it for JJ. That chemistry is gonna be sweet. I feel like.
But also, you have to take this into mind. When you have, there's players like LeBron, right? When you're dealing with such a young coach, who here is taking the upper hand? Or are they both working like this? Because how long does this work? How long are both of you guys at the same level for before your teammates, your rookies are coming in and who they listen to?
Yeah, I feel like this is what I was telling some of my other friends, right? I don't think fit is going to be an issue at all with this team
Because the Lakers?
The Lakers, because yes, it is like conflicting play styles, but at the end of the day, right? LeBron is one of the most versatile players in NBA history, right? And then you have Luka Doncic, who like these are two also, mind you, this is my main point. Very, very competitive people that really, really want to put it all on the line and win, right?
Luka.
Okay,
So they're not gonna so LeBron's not gonna throw a tantrum because he gets the ball less because Luka's here, right? He's gonna be like, oh yeah, now we have two people that can handle the ball, and he's gonna adapt to it,
Yeah.
right?
You take me back to 2020. I say the age of the star players. You can't just put a bunch of stars on one team and win. We're past that. You put a bunch of stars on the team, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do
okay,
something.
it depends who, but like it gotta be stars that are willing to adapt and willing to compete.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
feel like the NBA as a whole has
but it's
came
moved
to a
in that
maturity.
direction.
Has came to
Yeah.
like a maturity point where everybody's just trying to win. It doesn't matter how they do
sure.
it. It don't matter who gotta go. They're just trying to get this win. Yes, those connections formed are so very important to it, but it's almost getting like robotic. Like everybody's connecting with everybody just so they can win.
But
because they all have one
I feel
common
like similar but also opposite because I feel like people are more willing, like players are more willing to be adaptable and to really work with each other to win, right?
Yeah.
Like Giannis and Dame, right? It wasn't easy at first. They both are ball like
Dominant.
they're both ball dominant.
Ball, yeah.
But they're trying to make it work, right? They're not throwing tantrums every night on press conferences, right? Who else? Like Booker, KD, they tried it, right? All around.
Honestly, I think
Relatively
this
successful.
is what I'm saying. So
with
if you just
the
start putting them
development
together and
with the
mixing and
development
matching-
of super teams, right? Like the new age of super teams, which I guess it doesn't really count as super team in my opinion.
I think a lot of teams are capitalizing on those two main players at the top, and then somebody to surround them.
And
So
they-
instead of building around one player,
and they just say,
they're
like-
building around like one or two.
And they say these these two players, they're so skilled, so high IQ, and so competitive that you guys are gonna make it work. It might take a while, but make something happen.
I think
And I expect them to make another trade for another center.
sure.
So I mean, a starting five of Luka, Austin Reeves, LeBron, who Jared Vanderbilt or Rui, and
how's
then
Dalton been doing? I haven't looked at it.
he hasn't been doing bad. Not bad, but like not great.
It was really good, really bad, middling out.
Yeah.
But the Lakers, as of
Rui's
last
still
night,
starting.
He started as of recently.
The Lakers the Lakers are looking good.
Yeah.
They're 28.
They're on a roll right
they're
now.
28 and 19.
On a roll right now.
We have seen this before. We've seen good Lakers before.
Yeah, we have.
This isn't. I'm talking recently.
I never this season, other than like the first week, I never really considered the Lakers a playoff threat.
In the West, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But now after this trade, I don't mind it as much. Because, like, maybe on paper it's not as well-rounded, not as appealing. Mm-hmm. But if you tell me that a team has LeBron James and Luka Doncic on it, I'm going to say they have a fighting chance against anyone. Yeah, they could beat anyone in a 7-game series.
Two of the best postseason players.
So they'll probably meet the Grizzlies. You know what? They're going to see the Nuggets again. That's the matchup that you really have to think about.
You gotta see.
But then I was arguing with some of my other friends about this. Who's gonna guard Jokic?
It has to be as of right now, Jackson Hayes, but he's not going to be able to do that. So you just got to pray that the offense is.
But then I also made the argument: who in the league is guarding Jokic? Nobody.
Exactly, but like
I think it's not one of these things that you plan for. So you expect him to drop that 40, but what are you going to do in
It's not about who's guarding Jokic. It's about who's guarding that good but not great center.
The thing is, the defense thing is like also like a mindset too. Like you can become a good defender.
Yeah, that's not.
Imagine we just see Luka become like an entirely different.
I'm not
player.
saying he will.
He's had the potential.
Exactly.
He's always had the potential.
You've seen him do it.
We've talked about this before on this podcast. But the thing is, we can't count on I can't count on that because
I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
If he hasn't so far, then what's gonna that is because we've had this conversation.
But I'm saying like. The talk about the defense is going to get so much worse. They lost the trade because of the defense. I don't agree with that either because you have first of all you have pieces that can do it like Jared Vanderbilt,
Yo, I saw that stat sheet of Vanderbilt, bro.
What?
Oh my god, we're like LeBron hates this guy. Yo, can you pull up his stats real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Yo,
I don't know. I think how do I put this into words?
What is he putting up? Yeah.
He's averaging 2.5 points a game. Wait, 5.2 rebounds.
With the minutes, what's the minutes?
14 minutes a game.
No. Not at this level. Not at this league.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
He played good against the Wizards. I went to the Wizards game. He played good against the Wizards, but I mean,
imagine seeing LeBron in person.
Yeah.
You saw him?
Yeah, I saw him. That was a few years ago.
That's crazy.
Dang, I saw Max Christie's last ever game as a Laker, bro. Who? Max Christie.
Now he played last night.
He did?
Against the Knicks.
Okay,
I told you he played well.
Oh.
The Lakers give my Knicks a nice little run last night.
Nah, but they beat the Wizards by like 40, bro.
Okay.
Bronny played the whole fourth quarter.
Were you chanting MVP?
Yes! When Bronny got that and one, yes! When he threw that alley, he said yes, bro.
You gotta leave that kid alone.
Yes, bro.
Now look, I let him grow, bro.
Bro, Keem and Farai were at the game too. They were
really?
beside me. Yeah, they were chanting too.
MVP, bro.
So, that was great, bro.
Yeah, but alright, just to wrap up this little Luka segment. Final thoughts.
My final thoughts have to be to Dallas. This is to Dallas specifically.
What have you done?
Yeah, you made a monumental decision that will shape what your team looks like for the next, I don't even know how many years. You gave up a top 5 player in the league. I can understand where you're coming from, as in like, we want defense, but dude, you never ever give up Luka for what you gave up specifically. And to Los Angeles, the rich just get richer. I mean, I can't say much more.
How do they consistently
I can't say
it?
much more.
We have to think about this.
To go from Kareem to
they always
Magic,
have a star no matter what.
to Shaq, to Kobe, to LeBron, to Luka. Like,
just have to have it. Just have it. Take it.
My final thoughts are Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is an amazing basketball player, but his career is going to be on a decline soon, inevitably.
Yeah, the statistics say around this age is when the decline's going to happen.
And even so, Luka is still better today. Luka is a better basketball player. Nobody in their right mind would take Anthony Davis over Luka Doncic. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to be... The effects aren't going to show this season.
No, they won't.
We'll see in about 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
About 3 years, they'll be at their height. They'll be at their peak.
Give it 2 years, bro.
But-
2 years, we'll see. We'll see exactly where it's going.
But don't act surprised when the Lakers make it to the Western Conference Finals this year. I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying if they will, if they do, don't act surprised.
They did it 2 years ago.
Huh? Oh yeah, they definitely can.
They did it 2 years ago.
No, they can.
They can do it.
They can, bro.
It's just how good is LeBron going to play at this point?
I mean, with LeBron putting up 35-point triple doubles against the Knicks, I feel like
mind you, he's 40.
he's 40.
40.
For another day.
My final thoughts: trade Kyrie. Go save him while you still can. Save my Uncle Drew, bro. Put him to back at the Heat or something, man. Just
Trade Kyrie.
let him live on his final moments.
With how random these trades have been,
See, because
expect the unexpected.
Get him out
bro.
of the bonfire
Expect
of
the
the Dallas
unexpected.
Mavericks.
no, because why are you buying into Anthony Davis and then selling Kyrie here? They need to. If they sell Kyrie, they need to upgrade. They need to get
If they sell Kyrie, they need to sell everybody.
no. Because if they upgrade from Kyrie, then they get.
You're
I
not
mean, that's
That's like
hard.
a young guard who's doing what Kyrie's doing right now.
What you said?
Never mind.
No. You said that's hard to do, and I agree.
Yeah, it is.
But then again, the Lakers just got Luka Doncic
For 80,
right?
yeah, okay.
How
So
did this happen, man?
Okay.
Yo,
So
who at
that's
the
what I'm
top
saying.
allowed this? Like,
I don't know.
you know how many, for a trade to even take place, no matter how small it is, you know how many people have to, okay.
There's no way more than 5 people
What?
said this in Dallas.
You just said yes. Come on,
I feel
bro.
so bad for the fans.
Mark, no way Mark allowed that. Oh, what's his
Mark
who's
Cuban?
the- Yeah, no way Mark
Well, he
Cuban
doesn't
allowed
run the team as much anymore. But
yeah, he sold some of his shares.
yeah,
But
anyways, we want to thank y'all for
watching.
tuning into this quick, short, big recap episode for Full Court Park.
Who's shouting out today?
I got one. Shout out Bilal Koulibaly.
that. Ooh, that's a great point.
He's low-key looking impressive this year. That wasn't as random as normal, but alright. Appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, go follow everything too while you're at it.
Yeah.